as the villagers did. And the rope I use is two kinds. They are hem-twine rope and copper wire. And now let's go to the method. First, I'm choosing the location where I'm going to do the observations, because if I observe all of them, it will be so difficult. So I divide the place into three places: the western area, observation area, and the northern area. And I choose the observation area as the place where I'm going to do the observations, because in this place I found lots of rejected pellets. And the next, I'm doing the mapping of the effective point. The goal of this method is to find out where is I should take the vertical rope on the horizontal rope, because the method is we hang the vertical rope at the horizontal rope. At the horizontal rope, we hang the vertical rope in one point. And if I'm not doing this method, it can be every points of the horizontal rope I should take the vertical point. So first I stated where is I should take the vertical point that can reduce the most rejected pellets. And so I'm doing the observation. I got the result that the most effective is in 3 meters from the right place, because I found no rejected pellets at all. And then I'm doing the experiment method. This method goal is to find out which one is more effective, which is use the hem-twine ropes or copper wire. And in this method, I also tried to variating the length of the vertical rope in 3 meters, 1 meter, 2 meters. The method is almost the same. First, we hang the horizontal rope. At the effective point, we hang the vertical rope. This rope and this rope is from the same type of rope. And the first day, I used the 3 meters of the vertical rope. I wait for a day, and the next day, if I want some rejected pellets, I collect and weigh the mass. And then the same day, I also cut the rope into 2 meters, and I did the same as the 3 meters for the 1 meters. And from this experiment, I got the result that, see, they can reduce the rejected pellets, but the most effective is using the 3 meters of the vertical rope, because it's the less rejected pellets we found from each kind of rope. And the most effective is using the hem-twine rope, because comparing to the copper wire, there are less rejected pellets found. See? Then you may think, why this phenomena happen? And I try to set your mind like this. See, if this rope, and also this rope are vibrating in the same time and in the same frequency, they can produce the resonance that can make the bat afraid of it, and it can disturb them. And to find out is it really works or not, I'm using the standing wave calculation to find out whether how frequency of each part of the rope produce. So first I'm finding the velocity, the horizontal rope, and the vertical rope. And then finding the frequency, in the right side of the horizontal rope, I found out that it can produce this frequency. And for the vertical rope, it also can produce the same frequency. And also from the left side of the horizontal rope, it also can. So it shows us that it can resonance, and it can make the resonance of the frequency itself that above the 20,000 of hertz. And it can do, but it actually have the different resonance, different frequency of each part of the rope. But in this harmonics, they have the same frequency. And from that, I can conclude that it can avoid the bat, because they are reaching the range of the frequency that has been used by the fruit bat. So the fruit bat hear the resonance, and they are afraid of it. And the result is that hanging specific rope types and lengths have proven to repel fruit bats and deter them from spraying rejected pellets under the ropes. And the frequency produced by specific ropes time length that reach the peak frequency of the fruit bat are the ones effective in repelling the bats. And the conclusion of the research is first, fruit bats are repelled by specific rope type singlet because the ropes produce a frequency of above 20,000 Hz that resonates with the frequency of the bat's echolocation system and disturbing their behavior. And this method can also used by other people as long as they adjust the rope to produce the same frequency or to reach the peak frequency of the fruit bat. So that's all for me. Let's save our floor, save our pocket, and save our environment. Thank you.